Life is a box of chocolates when your name is Forrest Gump. Yeah. As a matter of fact, Terry, I was reading the chat and laughing my ass off already. Oh, yeah. All right. Look, Svetlana's already like quoting my habitual, perpetual vocal tics. That's one Jim Morrison and I had in common. All right. And then he would tell the crowd what star sign he was and say, the most introspective, poetic of all the signs. And then he'd turn right around and kind of laugh at the ones agreed and say, it's all a bunch of bullshit. I don't believe it anyway. Not kidding. One of the most antagonistic to the audience performers I have ever seen video of, Jim Morrison. Yes, Terry, you did indeed. You called it right. All right, I love that you and Meg are racing to log on. That's hysterical. And Kelsey, lovely to see you while you can be here before your meeting. And if you please, if you can go to your meeting and stay logged on for the counter, that'd be awesome. There's only 17 people at the beginning. What the hell is everybody like? Everybody's off planning Thanksgiving, I guess. That's awesome. Meg's gonna keep your seat warm while Terry disappears to deal with something. Let's see. Born to Play. Oh, Born to Play. That's Ned and Benny, right? I can. The thumbnail is like 2/3 the size of a pinky nail for me. Hello, Miss Christina. And Claire Bear is here. Wonderful. Lovely. As I'm scrolling back through the chat of what have I missed before the show started, people are throwing out lyrics to this. Okay, so if anybody is not in on the joke that they're all laughing about, there was this. So Paul of Paulie's online variety show threw me this idea. It's this thing where Michael Bolton, I guess, was the guest star on Saturday Night Live like 10 years ago, and they did this whole musical thing of like where he comes in with this hook that he's really, really excited to put down for everybody. And Paul does like the rap guy pop thing, and I come in with the Michael Bolton part, and I sang what Michael Bolton sang, like note for note. And as it turns out, in the sketch at least, Michael Bolton is this huge cinephile. But you gotta check out the video. It's on Vaudacity Network, and I've reposted it on my Facebook page. But it was, when I saw the original sketch, I don't know if this is that funny, man. What the hell? Man, it's got like 250 million views. Somebody likes it. And the more I listen back to what we did and what Paul edited together, it is just painfully funny. I mean, just painfully funny. It's like, I can't say, sometimes I can't sleep at night because I'm sitting there in my bed going, this is a tale of Captain Jack Sparrow. I'm like, oh, God, get out of my head. It's just this total earworm. Good evening, Miss Michelle Vanderpool, and Emily Thatcher is here as well. Kathy B. Good, Dari's here. And Dari, you're here with your mom who can't log in because she's driving? Okay, sounds safe, tell her what's happening. And now I'm a legal aid. Aaron Brockovich is my name. Yes, indeed. Sorry, Eric. I'll try to stop deepening my voice now and go on with some music. Yeah, cat wrangling always takes a few minutes, as a matter of fact. That's how that goes. Oh, and if somebody at the Vaudacity Network is there's been a couple of requests to make that song downloadable. I'm not sure what that would look like ultimately. If you pay for YouTube, if you do the YouTube Premium thing that I do, all of a sudden all the commercials on any channel suddenly go away, and there you can download it and listen to whatever video playing back with the screen off. I spend so much time doing research on YouTube that has been an indispensable part of my YouTube approach a long time ago. The Wilsons are watching a little bit out of sync from us. Okay, well, is anybody else seeing this out of sync, or do they just have some bad internet in Illinois? I'm not sure. Okay, Craig's on the Vaudacity keys. That's good to know. Yeah, better than the original. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, good. And Karen Oliver is here. I was hoping Karen was gonna get their questionable Wi-Fi stuff worked out, and obviously they have. Karen, are you watching with your family? Because I got a request of Karen's to play toward the end of the show. All right, bud, sing a freaking song. Well, she's walking through the crowd, 6 miles. It's running wild. Butterflies and zebras and moonbeams, fairy tale, running with the wave. When I'm sad, she comes to me. 1,000 smiles she gives to me, free. It's alright, she says, it's alright. Take anything you want from me. Anything. It's more like my folk rendition of some Jimi Hendrix, and that's wonderful. This is a great substitution for playing in front of live audiences. Man, I can't tell you, I miss the real stage, and girls in the front row flashing, and just I can't tell you how much I miss that kind of thing. But here we are. A pandemic is supposed to be inconvenient. So at least it ain't worse. It is It is something I can more than live with. Okay, everyone, Flash Hunter in the chat. Yeah, that's. Did guys flash me? Yeah, only when they were really drunk and confused, but you know, that happens. It happens, it's all fair game. So, that was Little Wing by Jimi Hendrix. And this next one I'm going to play is from very close, definitely the same era. I've always heard this next song in the particular context of, you know, that... what is that? What do they call that? The Serenity Prayer. Lord, grant me the courage to change the things that I can fuck up worse, or whatever that is. And the last bit is, and grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change. When I was a teenager and listening to my mom's Beatles records, the last album, as most everybody knows, is called Let It Be. And of course, I always listened to the entire Beatles collection frequently in order. And would intentionally close off my Beatles listening sessions with this last song from this last album. I gotta look this up, but their last concert, the Beatles played their last concert in 1970 from a rooftop, and it was a pretty short concert. Most Beatles concerts were really, really short by really most musicians' standards. I gotta look up and verify if this is the last song that they played together as a group. In my head, it definitely is. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. When the broken-hearted people living here in the world agree, there will be an answer. Let it be. Oh. For though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom. Let it be. When the night is cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow. Let it be. We go to the sound of music. Mother Mary be, oh, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. God, Sam, did I sing that? Did I sing that at sunset at the burn? That sounds right. I mean, that sounds exactly right. I don't specifically remember that, and I'm not terribly surprised that I don't specifically remember virtually any anecdote you can share from Burning Man, but how appropriate. Actually, you know, one of the things that just popped in my head as I was doing that was that that could be a really awesome solo song. Yeah, don't ask you specifics. No, I hear you. That could be a really cool solo song for Hunter's Acoustic Cabin. I'm hearing like 2, maybe 3 Native American flutes playing harmonies on that as well in my head, without giving the thought any depth yet. So glad you jogged my memory for that. Thank you. Oh. Need this paper with some notes. All right, because this next song. This next one is probably not one that I played at Burning Man. And I say probably with no promises or guarantees, because maybe I did. The days being shorter have one slight advantage, which is that the sun is not directly shining in on my rack of guitars at the beginning of the show and throwing everything out of tune. However, some occasional maintenance is clearly needed. Funny thing about Burning Man and dusty memories, for those of you that Burning Man is the reason that we know each other, such as Sam Hyatt and myself, this guitar that I'm playing right now, this white guitar, was given to me by another camp founder, Bob Chapin. But it was the whole initial setup of the rig was Bob's idea to bring Old Muscle Beach to the playa, and the name of our camp, Swing City, was Bob's wife Jess's idea. Jess came up with that, and yeah, so Bob gave me this guitar a lot of years ago, and obviously I still play it regularly to this day. This is one of my favorites from Mr. Bill Withers. My friends, feeling it's their appointed duty. They keep trying to tell me all you want to do is just use me. Oh, my hands up. And use me stuff. He said, I won't spread the news that if it feels in school getting used, you just keep on using me till you use me up. Until you use me up. Set me right down, he trying to talk to me. He keep trying to tell me all you want to do is just walk on me. Ooh, yeah. And I know he meant well. Yeah, but when our talk goes through, I said, brother, if you only knew, you wish that you were in my shoes. So just keep on using me till you use me up. Till you use me up. Sometimes, yeah, it's true, you really do abuse me. You get me in a crowd of high-class people, yeah, and then you act real rude to me. But oh, baby, 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 when you love me, you can't get enough. Oh, yeah. I say I won't spread the news that if it feels it's good getting used, girl, you just keep on using me till you use me up. Till you use me up. I'm talking about the way you're using people, yeah. All depends on what you do. It ain't so bad the way you're using me, 'cause I sure am using you to do the things you do. To do the things you do. Mr. Bill Withers, use me. Yeah. Good, Carol. Carol and Mark are watching on a big screen. That's sweet. That was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Well, thank you, Miss Carol. You and Mark are in Havasu now? Is that right? If I got that right? As a matter of fact, Dari, where are you and Anna? Are you, or is it Anna? I'm not sure. You know what? I don't know how to pronounce your mom's name. There's a lot of people in your family whose names I don't know how to pronounce. Anna, I just don't know. But I see Ana Buenuelos is here. Greetings and salutations, darling. Well, in any case, I hope you're home and safely watching. Okay. I'm going to do something completely different. Now for something completely different. As many of y'all are aware, Carol, I don't know how come your picture doesn't show up in the chat. I have no idea why some of the funny things about these picture things work and don't work. Hell, for that matter, I got a picture up on Zoom that's supposed to show up every time that I mute my video, and it did for the first couple of Paulie's online variety shows, and now it just says Hunter and Wolfgang on a black background every time we turn off the camera. So, yeah, I'm not tech savvy enough. Maybe if, there we go, we're getting some possible, oh, you have to have a profile pic on your Google account. There, we're getting some tech savvy potential answers. What are the ones? Oh, Wendy Walker is here. Hello, Miss Wendy. Wendy is a Paulie's online variety show all-star. She was, as I understand, she was a DJ back when they were doing the Mad Tea Party at Disneyland. And now she plays music frequently with her kids, accompanying her on various awesome acoustic instruments like an upright bass and a big badass ukulele. Big badass ukulele is the less technical term for baritone ukulele. Okay, so now for something completely different. As a lot of you may or may not know, I do a reading show on Mondays. It's a poetry and short stories every Monday at 9. It's Fireside Tales with Wolfgang. And this week's featured video on Hunter's Acoustic Cabin is a Shel Silverstein song, so I thought I would put to the same rhythm I always hear in my head one poem for LoveCAST 31. This is Backwards Bill from A Light in the Attic by Shel Silverstein. A backwards Bill, he lives way up on Backwards Hill, which is really a hole in the sandy ground, but that's a hill turned upside down. Backwards Bill's got a backward shack with a big front porch that's built out back. You walk through the window and look out the door, and the celery is up on the top floor. Backward Bill, he rides like the wind, don't know where he's going, but he sees where he's been. His spurs go neigh and his horse goes clang. His six gun goes gnab, it never goes bang. Backwards Bill's got a backwards pup. They eat their supper when the sun comes up. He's got a wife named Backward Lil. She's my own true hate, says Backward Bill. Backward Bill wears his hat on his toes, puts on his underwear over his clothes. He comes every payday, he pays the boss, and rides off smiling, carrying his hoss. That is one of my favorites of A Book of Gold. The vibe for Monday nights is usually more sedate. Something that you can listen to while falling asleep is what we're going for. But I love that one, and it seemed appropriate for a LoveCAST. So later we're going to do a LoveCAST version of this week's Hunter's Acoustic Cabin video, which is also written by Shel Silverstein. However, that one that we will get to was written to be a song. And all right, next I'm going to play, this is just, oh, I love this. Now, this is a song by Creedence Clearwater Revival, but I was once upon a time commissioned by the city of Gilroy when Hunter and the Dirty Jacks were headlining the Gilroy Garlic Fest to give them a song for the Gilroy Board of Tourism, and I couldn't really think of anything great about Gilroy except that it was not Lodi. So this brought to you by the Gilroy Board of Tourism. just about a year ago, I set out on the road, seeking my fame and fortune, and looking for a pot of gold. Things got bad, things got worse, I guess you know too. Oh Lord, stuck in Lodi again. I rode in on a Greyhound, I'll be walking out if I go. I was just passing through, must be 7 months or more. Ran out of time and money, it looks like you took my friends. Oh Lord, stuck in Lodi again. From the magazine, he said I was on my way. Somehow I lost connection, ran out of songs to play. Came into town on a one-night stand, looks like my plans fell through. Oh Lord, stuck in Lodi again. This is modulation. Or higher. If I only had $1 for every song I sung, and every time I had to play while people sat there drunk, you know I'd catch the next train. Oh, back to where I live. Oh, Lord, stuck in Lodi again. I said, oh, Lord, stuck in Lodi again. Oh, Lord, stuck in Lodi again. Oh, hey, Paul, how you doing, brother? Good. Yeah. Sam, you're welcome for the modulation heads up. I know some of you out there watching this evening are on psychedelics. We would like to thank you for flying with us. We know you have lots of choices in psychedelic journeys. However, we would like to thank you for flying Vaudacity Network. Yeah. We've Hunter and the Dirty Jacks played the Gilroy Garlic Fest. God, I can't remember what year that was. I think it was 2015, 2016. I'm killing it in the club, Hunter. Where are you at? I'm I'm up in the mountains, specifically avoiding the clubs. And of course, Claire, it knows at least one of Creedence. Yeah, Terry, I've been watching too many movies up in Big Bear, and you've been watching too many YouTube videos. That's awesome. Sexy Jesus, I really need you to focus up. Roger that, let me try it with another film. Oh my God, this shit, so much mileage out of one bit. I can't wrap my head around it. All right, so speaking of songs brought to you by various boards of tourism, that song is Lodi is exactly why I want to play this next one. As if you refer to New Jersey's favorite son, it might be slightly ambiguous depending on what decade you were born in as to whether or not someone is referring to John Bon Jovi or Bruce Springsteen. And Springsteen wrote a bunch of songs that were, I don't know, it's kind of like this recurring theme of like, wow, New Jersey really sucks, but man, do I love it for some reason. And it's probably like Hemingway with drinking. It's like, wow, this bottle is gonna kill me, but I'll never put it down. And so Springsteen wrote a song, and the funniest true thing about this song, this is what I want you to keep in mind as you listen to this song. There was legislation presented before the New Jersey state legislature in the early 80s to make this song from 1975, God, you can't make this up. There was an actual bill presented to make this the New Jersey state song. Just keep that in mind as you listen and hear the word suicide twice in the first two verses alone. But without further ado, this is Born to Run. In the day we sweated it out on the streets of a runaway American dream. At night we ride the mansions of glory and suicide machines. Sprung from the cages on Highway 9, chrome wheel and fuel injected and stepping out over the line. Oh baby, this town rips the bones from your back. It's a death trap, it's a suicide rap. And nothing says come to New Jersey like, we gotta get out while we're young. 'Cause tramps like us, baby, we were born to run. When you let me in, I wanna be your friend, wanna guard your dreams and visions. Just wrap your legs around these velvet rims, strap your hands across my engines. Oh, together, baby, we can break this trap. We'll run till we drop, and baby, we'll never go back. Oh, you walk with me out on the wire, 'cause baby, I'm just a scared and lonely rider, but I gotta know how it feels. I wanna know if love is wild, babe. I wanna know if love is real. Oh, can you show me? Beyond the palace, hear me power drones scream down the boulevard. The girls comb their hair in the rearview mirrors, and the boys try to look so hard. The amusement park rises bold and stark, kids are huddled on the beach in the mist. I wanna die with you in the streets tonight in an everlasting kiss. Whoa. The highway's packed with broken heroes on the last chance power drive. Everybody's out on the run tonight, but there's no place left to hide. Together, Wendy, we can live with the sadness. I love you with all the madness in my soul. Oh, someday, girl, and I don't know when, we're gonna get to that place but we really wanna go. Then we walk in the sun Do you think tramps like us, baby, we were born to run? On the tramps like us, baby, we were born to run. Oh, when the tramps like us, baby, we were born to run. Oh, 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 Alas, there were probably too many politicians who actually knew Bruce Springsteen's music and had the wisdom not to let that bill get very far. But damn, I love the song. Yeah. Wolfus, you doing well? Comatose. He's just chilling. Oh, and I see my chat has fallen behind. Should you buy the inflatable Iron Man holiday lawn stand-up or not? Actually, Iron Man lawn stand-up would be great if you had just like a lot of air blowing into it constantly, and you cut off the hands so that it ends up being one of those like Iron Man things that stands out in front of cars, like selling cars for some reason. How did car dealerships get stuck on that particular icon? I don't have any idea how or why that became a car dealership thing. But hey, whatever makes you go, you know, my next vehicle seems like it would probably be more reliable if I bought it from that dealership with the big inflatable whale on top of it in Marina del Rey. I might be proving their point right now because I actually remember that there's a car dealership in Marina del Rey with a big inflatable whale on top of it. So, point retracted. You guys are car salesmen. You know what you're doing. All right, and you know who seemed to know what she was doing, regardless if she did or didn't. Maybe there was just a lot of mystique around it. Wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Yep, Dari's got it. You got it. That's indeed on the suggestion box. Oh, speaking of stuff on suggestion box, isn't QWF tonight? I think Quarantine with Friends is not happening at 7:30. I probably just screwed up what week we are. Speaking of what week we are, this is really important. So I need to ask everybody for next week, Thursday next week heralds a very special American holiday. I need people to weigh in the chat and or private messages, however you like. This is, call this the official survey. I don't know if I should do the LoveCAST at the regular time next Thursday at 6 o'clock. People are either going to be like in small gatherings with their families and not having electronic devices on, or likely, like me, they're going to be in total isolation and, you know, like crying with their head in their lap and going, God, I wish I had the LoveCAST to watch right now. So tell me, what category are you? Would you like to see the LoveCAST on its regular day and time next week during Thanksgiving? Maybe Thanksgiving families will be watching it together, and if that's the case, I'll try to refrain from F-bombs as much as possible. Mom, can you pass the gravy? Did he just say fuck? Yeah, it might have happened. The alternative next week could be Wednesday. I could do it Wednesday at 6 o'clock. So let me know in private messages and or in the chat what you would prefer. And while we are being grateful and thanking people, as is the season for Thanksgiving, I want to say thanks to the folks that got virtual tickets last week. The folks that helped keep LoveCAST 30 afloat were Michelle Vanderpool, Ed and Susie Marsh, Julie Emery, Benny Shoyan and Ned Clark, Claire Foster, Meg Sampson, Emily Thatcher, and I believe Josepha Snyder. I say I believe because Josepha buys virtual tickets to so many things so often that sometimes like the dates get like, was it for this one or that was that for that? In any case, thank you all very much. There were also a couple of anonymous donors, and if you would like to be anonymous, please mention that when you get a virtual ticket. With that, I'm going to turn the computer. So, longtime supporter of the show, Miss Karen Oliver, had a request, and I'm gonna start the video accompanist section with. Oh, all the wires and headphones and stuff. Oh, is Aaron Powell here? Aaron Powell is here. Hello, Miss Aaron. Haven't seen you for a while. Lovely. And okay, Christy Davila, we shall keep it as family friendly next week as possible. QWF would normally have been last week, but due to the cast's other family commitments and stuff, they did on hiatus until December 10th. Good to know. Someone who watches the show and is now informing me of the network schedule. Hey, information is information. Glad to know you're watching and appreciative. Thank you. Thank you, Kathy B. All right. Here we go. It's this guy hiding back there. So, ready? Little Tom Petty for 2, 2, 3, Miss Karen. Let me run with you tonight. I'll take you on a moonlight ride. There's someone I used to see. She don't give a damn for me. So let's get to the point. Let's roll another joint. Let's radio line. I'm too low to be proud. You don't know how it feels. You don't know how it feels to be me. People come, people go. Some grow young, some grow cold. I woke up in between a memory and a dream. Well, let's get to the point. Let's roll another joint. Let's head down the road. There's somewhere I gotta go, and you don't know how it feels. You don't know how it feels to be me. Born to ride, he's still trying to beat the clock. Think of me, what you will. I got a little space to fill. So let's get to the point. Let's roll another joint. Let's head down the road. Somewhere I gotta go, and you don't know how it feels. You don't know how it feels. No, you don't know how it feels to be me. Said you don't know how it feels. You don't know how it feels. No, you don't know how it feels to be me. I love that song. Man, I love that song. Okay. Couple more for y'all. Oh, Jeremiah popped in. Hey, Jeremiah. Everyone welcome Jeremiah to his first LoveCAST. This is a campmate of ours also. And I'm glad Malika is here in particular. Well, wonderful. Good to see you, Jeremiah. Thank you very much. I was going to ask, is Meg watching with you? And how's the goose? and I, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Megan spells her name with an H. Is that correct? Yeah. For those of you who have seen me in in the picture of the one prom I have ever gone to, it was at Burning Man, and Jeremiah's wife Megan loaned me the dress I was wearing in those pictures. So, thank you very much for that. So, saying a couple more, and these couple more. These couple more are featured songs on on Hunter's Acoustic Cabin. If you have not yet subscribed to Hunter's Acoustic Cabin, I, with grave dignity, beg you to subscribe because I'm working my ass off to build this thing. New video every week. And this was one of them a couple of weeks ago. Spend all your time waiting for that second chance. Break that'll make it okay. There's always some reason to feel you're not good enough. It's hard at the end of the day. Need some distraction. Let me be empty, oh, weightless, and maybe find true peace tonight in the arms of the angel. This dark, cold hotel room and the so tired of the straight line and everywhere to vultures and thieves at your back. Storm keeps on twisting, keep on building the light to make up for all that you like. Don't make no difference. Escape one last time. Sweet madness, oh, this glorious sadness brings me to my knees in the arms of the angel. This dark, cold terror and the endlessness that you some comfort here. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And not to leave you on a sad note, I have one song As I said at the beginning of the LoveCAST, there was going to be 2 bits by Shel Silverstein, and this last song is dedicated to all of you who are going to watch the replay of the LoveCAST tomorrow and experience it again for the first time. God, I love Shel Silverstein. I was sitting in my basement, I just rolled myself a taste of something green and gold and glorious to get me through the day. Then my friend yelled through the transom, "Get your coat and grab your hat, son. There's a nut down on the corner, giving dollar bills away." But I sat around a bit and then I had another hit. Then I rolled myself a bomber, thought about my mama, looked around, fooled around, played around a while, and then I got stoned and I missed it. I was stoned and I missed it. I was stoned and it rolled on by. I was stoned and I missed it. I was stoned and I missed it. I got stoned, oh me, oh my. It took 7 months of urging just to get the local virgin with the sweet face up to my place to fool around a bit. Boom, boom, boom. The next day she woke up rosy and she snuggled up so cozy. When she asked me how I liked it, Lord, it hurt me to admit. I was stoned and I missed it. I was stoned and I missed it. I was stoned and it rolled on by. I was stoned and I missed it. I was stoned and I missed it. I was stoned, oh me, oh my. No excuses for the many things I use it to brighten up my relationships and sweeten up my day. When my earthly race is over and I'm ready for the clover, when they ask me how my life has been, I guess I'll have to say I was stoned and I missed it. I was stoned and I missed it. I was stoned and it rolled on by. I was stoned and I missed it. I was stoned and I missed it. I was stoned, oh me, oh my. Still kills me. Okay. For anybody new to the LoveCAST this evening, like Megan and Jeremiah, I think this is the first time they've been here. We always close every LoveCAST with the serene, quiet view of the fire, mostly to help engender the sense of community that I love seeing every week as all these people that have never met in real life solidify actual real life bonds in the chat. So I'm going to leave the camera going for a few more minutes so as not to kill the chat right away, and leave you all just to say thank you for joining us. If you can afford a virtual ticket of any price, that would be extraordinarily helpful to help keep cat food in the bowls. And if not, just thank you for being here. Please come back next week. Share the link next week. Bring friends. Click like on the video. That helps tremendously. And subscribe. But whatever else you do between now and the next time I see you, just know that I love you all. Take care of each other. Good night.